Hello and welcome to this video. Today is just one of these days, I'm at home trying to work, trying to get some stuff done. And I just can't focus, my mind is just constantly occupied with other stuff, can't concentrate, nothing's really done, everything is all over the place. And I thought, I'm just gonna go out into the woods, into nature, it's gonna calm me down. It's such a relaxing and calm environment, and that's exactly what happened. So with this in mind, I thought I'm going to try a different approach to my photography today. So usually my type of photography is to shoot loads of images. I like to shoot everything that I think could be cool, and I like to just have my camera on burst mode and just shoot around. If you've seen a couple of my last videos, you'll know. But today I'm going to take a different approach, which is to really slow down. So my goal for today is to get one good image, one image that I'm happy with, maybe two if I'm lucky. I mean, conditions are, well, let's say, not optimal. But what I want to do is look around, find something that's interesting, set up a tripod, properly frame up a composition, make sure everything is perfect, everything is aligned, dial in my settings, and then just take one frame, job done. So I'm actually a little bit uneasy standing around here because I'm basically in the middle of some forest and there's not much going around, just a road that I came on. And there's so much vegetation growing because it's the middle of summer. Everything is blooming, everything is green. And a couple of days ago I was just walking through a forest, and then suddenly there were a family of boar right next to me. And so I'm a little bit uneasy, don't want to stand around too much. Which is kind of a little bit counterintuitive to the approach I'm trying to take today. So that was the reason I actually stood here, because I think I heard something somewhere in the grass, and I was just standing, trying to listen, looking around, and then I spotted these beautiful red berries, and I thought that might just be my first image. I wanted to go for something very simplistic. These berries have a lot of color, like the very saturated red. It's almost like they have a lot of lightness, they're saturated, they're sticking out of all this green around here, and I think that's the reason they caught my attention. So camera is set up, now I'm just gonna frame it up. I think I'm gonna shoot it in square, we'll see, and I'm just gonna try make all the settings perfect and take one frame. And if that's all I got today, I'm good. So at the beginning of the video I said I would be happy if I find one cool image that I'm happy with, and I think I just found it. So this image is incredibly simple. It's just this one tree. So what makes this tree special is it's white. It has this white texture and it makes it stand out from all the other trees. And then I grabbed my camera and just had a look, and it turns out that the leaves to the left and to the right perfectly balance the tree in the middle. So the image has a very good amount of balance. There are leaves on the left hand side which are a little bit closer to me, to the camera. The leaves on the right hand side are kind of leading a little bit further away and then leading to the tree. And that just works beautiful. So I'm debating a little bit of if I want to include some foreground because it's quite distracting, but also there is some cool texture in terms of leaves, but I think I'm just going to exclude it and again shoot a square. Now all these leaves and the white texture, it's all fine, but everything is just green. That's the reason I just turned on black and white on my camera to get a preview, and that makes it stand out. Because some of the leaves seem to catch some sunlight and some of them are still being shaded by just, it's not like direct sunlight but ambient light, but the others are just in the shade, and that kind of makes it look super interesting because the front of the leaves are white and then as it goes further backwards it's just kind of darkening, and then this darkening is leading towards the tree. Left and right of the tree it's just dark because there's just shadow, and then the tree is sticking out in the middle and just being white and being bright again. So I'm shooting this image f9. Obviously I want the tree to be sharp and in focus, but I also want the leaves coming towards me still to be in focus. And I'm shooting it as a square, as I just decided. Firstly, to get rid of the foreground, it's just too distracting. And secondly, I can get rid of a good amount of sky that is peeking through a couple of the leaves. And that really leaves no distraction. Beautiful. Incredibly simple, but beautiful. So, while I'm staying aware of any animal noises around me, I'd quickly like to mention my photography course. It's the first link in the description, and I teach you everything you need to know about landscape photography. I have a big section on woods or woodlands. I have a whole editing section, a lot of bonus tips and everything. Everything you need to know, you're completely covered. First link in the description, have a look, you might be interested. So there's nothing really going on anymore. Light is gone. I'm not really finding any more compositions. However, I would like to have a third image, and it happens to be that there are a lot of saplings, like growing pine trees, and there are a couple of cool looking birds flying around and every now and then just landing basically in front of me, just a couple of meters. So I've put on the long lens, and I think I'm just going to wait here for a couple of minutes, hopefully not, and try and get one while he's sitting on one of the branches, and the branches are covered in like green needles because they're not ripe yet. So I think that could look quite cool. Oh, perfect. I found one right on top of the branch. Come on, stay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, beautiful. He's sticking out over everything. It's like he's on top of a skyscraper and everything around him is just fading below him. That's beautiful. There we go, buddy. Great. Oh, I'm not gonna step into any snails chilling around here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Make sure to write in the comments if you like this slower approach. I think it was fun. I think I should do it more often. Probably gives me less images, but probably better quality. It's just a way to being creative and everything. So like, share and subscribe this video. See you in the next one.